Good evening, this is Brooklyn Kid, and for my second video I will be doing a how to build of Thomas the Tank Engine number 6 on the Scarloy Railway Duncan. Narrow gauge to note. I will be doing two videos. First, this video will be focusing on the lower half, and the second video I will be doing the boiler as well as the cab and the funnel and the smoke box. Alright, so there are two sections of the lower half that I made for Duncan. One being one half, which is the side that is right below the cab, and which it has the back buffers, which it has the hook or the piece right here to connect to other cars, such as a slate car. And the front half with the front buffer, as you can see right here, with the pistons and the bottom half. This model is mostly based on the television series, not the railway series, or based on books. So I'll begin. So first I have a narrow gauge set of wheels. I'll be doing the back section first. One of these pieces, I'll be connecting them with this piece right here. And one of these. And for the buffers on the back. One of these, three of them I'll use. So three of these, one on here this side, another one of them, and one of these. One of these, well, two of them, well, technically three of them, but two in this color, since I had non three. I would have liked that I could have used in gray. Another one, I would have liked that I could have used in gray on this one as well, but since I have no more, it just seemed like the most convenient to use. A regular stud on both sides to give it the appearance of a buffer, and one of these pieces. Alright. And one of these. To connect them. And one of these. Right here in this empty space, and the piece that uses to connect to sleigh cars or other trucks or cars that you may want to make. Here is the back half, placed and so right here. Now the front half. Another set of wheels, one of these, right in front, using this to connect them. Now here are the pistons I will be using. All these pistons contains of this piece, a yellow one I used, give the appearance of Duncan's pistons, a piston rod, which is just a flick missile, and whatever you call these, I believe they are called, could be some form of antennas. Right in front. Another one. As you can see, the length are different. One is longer and one is shorter to give the appearance as if the engine is actually moving. Or I thought it would be nice at least. One of these. As you can see. one of these, again, right on top of the pistons. And now the part which I struggled with a bit. I have this right here. It didn't so matter so much which part I use for this, as this will be covered, as you'll soon see. And the buffer, I'll be putting in front. This, I would have liked that I could have used a black part, but since I have none, I will contend with this to at least make it look like they're matched. Sort of red plate. Another one of these that I use on the back. Two of them on opposite sides. And one here. A regular stud. And one of these going on top of each other. And this one goes right in the middle. As I do not have any cars to be placed in front, as I only use them to go on the back, this is just a regular buffer that you would use. Another single stud, and another one for each side, here and here. Now, surprisingly, this is a part which I struggled constantly with and got confused multiple times. So this goes right here, but I believe I have it noted down this time. One right here. Doesn't have to be the specific type, it can be any, preferably black so it can match. Right here in the back. One of these. Or preferably, hang on, I think I almost mistaken myself, actually one of these. Almost caught myself doing the mistake again. Alright, and one of these on top. Thankfully, I did not make the same mistake. Alright, and now you connect this right here, this empty space right here, with this. And here is, well, the unfinished but sort of lower half of Duncan. Now, the section on top. First, I'll do the back. A 4x4. One of these. In yellow, preferably, to match with Duncan's color. As I said, I am not focusing more on the railway series more. I'm doing more based on the television series as I personally grew up with. Two of these go in front. And right here. I have one on two of these. I have one on this side. And use three of these. I used to have one of these pieces, all four on each side. But, well, fun fact, Duncan is actually the first engine that I built, thus has gone to the most modifications than any other narrow gauge build I made. I preferred to change it all clean, to not have any extra studs. I tried to make it as clean cut, if you will, as I could. One of these, this one has studs. For this reason, one of these antenna things, one on this side, one on this side, and these pieces right here. One here, and one in the opposite direction. Same piece here. As you can see, and this goes right, make sure it's tight, make sure it goes right on top here with this extra gap right here and good space right here. Place it, and this is the lower half of Duncan. I'll be making the next video shortly, so y'all can see where I make the boiler and the cab. Thank you. And this is part 1 of my how to build, the how to build series for Duncan.